Day 19, Arizona Trail, southbound, 2024. So the weather, obviously I survived. It's funny when you're in your shelter and the wind is blowing, it feels like it's the blizzard of the century, you know, and then you get out and it's like, we got a little dusting of snow. But it felt like it was raining a lot last night as well. So I only had one bar of cell service up here and it wasn't really getting me anything. Otherwise, I probably would have booked a room for tonight in Pine. So I'm going to have to look into that today, whenever I get some free time. Otherwise, I have about a 20-mile hike scheduled. There is a point where we cross over from the Coconino to the Tonto National Forests, and the trail drops quite a bit, like 1,100 feet. And then at the bottom is the East Verde River, which I don't know what that looks like. I believe sometimes you have to get your feet wet. Hopefully we don't have to do that today. I guess the other thing is I would look at any sort of outs to nearby highways. I'm going to have to do that sort of as I'm hiking today or whatever breaks I take, to possibly, like if the weather gets bad. It's supposed to kind of rain during the day off and on, and then a little bit of snow in the evening from like say 4 to 8 p.m. And then it's going to be clear tomorrow and sunny. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. So that's pretty much what we have. Yeah, I mean, this campground is closed, so it worked for me. They have, I don't know where it is, but it's funny, they have Arizona Trail signs. Yeah, like right, I don't know if you can see it past this little pine tree. It's not the actual Arizona Trail, but it's just a sign saying this is the way to the trail. But it kind of confused me when I got up here because I was like, this campground is not on the Arizona Trail. But that's basically the side trail, and it goes on down that way, and it kind of curls around over there because the trail is actually going this way. So, okay, that's about it. Another storm survived with my, what is it called? A sling fin split wing tarp with vestibule. It's not bad, just takes a little time to set up. But I got 360-degree coverage with it, which I really like, and is one of the reasons why I bought it. The other reason being it's long enough for me. I'm 6 foot 3 inches tall, so I have plenty of leg room with it. When the condensation hits and the walls start bending in, then it starts hitting my sleeping bag, which is another reason why I might get a place to stay tonight. Because that's probably soaked on the outside at least. So, okay, that's enough. Gotta get moving. It's, let me see what time it is. It's 7:05 a.m. Woohoo! How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Good luck. Yep. Thank you. That's the FKT runner. Her crew. I don't recognize the guy, but her. I guess the rest of her crew. The guy, the chef, gave me the ride to the ranger station. I was wondering who that was. I was thinking it might be the Canadian couple catching up to me, but yeah, she's looks like she's doing all right. Okay, we're on top. It's snowing, and we're heading down. It says Washington Park Trailhead, 2.25 miles. All right, heading down. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a screaming downhill. And that's downhill. This is the direction I'm heading. It goes down to the East Verde River, so yeah, I'm just making my way down. Super steep. My right quad is just in pain, so it was in pain before this. So, all right, heading down. Alright, we're going left on the Highline Trail. Alright, so I've been seeing a bunch of these with the really red bark on the trunk and branches. Pretty cool. I think we started seeing these once we crossed the East Verde River. Yeah, and got on this Highline Trail. So, pretty cool. Yep, so we got snow. So I got 2.5 to a creek where I'm going to pick up some water for dinner. And then I got like another 3.6 or 7 after that to our campsite. So what is that? Just over 6. All right, gotta move it. So I'm in my shelter. I'm at North Sycamore Creek. I had planned to go another 3.5 miles. There was apparently a nice tent site with a nice, really great views past Bear Spring, I think it's called. But it started getting cold this afternoon. The wind was blowing. It was snowing. I started to feel mildly hypothermic, or I wanted to have plenty of time. I'm going to switch this around. Apologies. Yeah, so I wanted to have time to set up my shelter and get warm. And that's exactly what I did. I set up my shelter. I was shivering, and I got inside and I got everything set up, and switching out clothes was quite an ordeal, but oh, sorry about that. I'm in here. I had dinner, just a bunch of snacks, nuts and crackers and things like that. So tomorrow I have 15 miles into Pine. I wanted to be a little closer, but it is what it is. It should be sunny tomorrow and no weather events, hopefully. I think that's about it. I mean, everything I own is like incredibly muddy. It's just a disaster. It's surprising even that I'm warm in here. So I really haven't looked into hotels in town. I'm going to do that after I do this. Hopefully there's something. I remember there being like a B&B, but it was like expensive. So I'm hoping there's something a little cheaper. I don't know if I'll stay there 1 or 2 nights. It would kind of be nice to stay 2 nights and warm up, but I have to look at the forecast. And I have to do, like I said, 15 miles, so I'm not going to have a lot of free time. That might make sense to spend 2 nights. And I haven't really looked at the forecast, like south of Pine. Like, is it really going to warm up soon? I hope so. So, I think that's about it. If Pine doesn't have anything, there's a town called Strawberry, and there's also Payson. So, I think, regardless, I'll have a hotel tomorrow night, which would be good. Dry out everything. I guess that's about it. I don't think I saw a single thru-hiker today. There's a Japanese guy in front of me. And Cheney is in front of me. Cheney might have gotten into Pine tonight. And I ran into the FKT crew again for that girl, and they gave me some snacks for breakfast. That was really nice of them. And it really hit the spot, because I had not had breakfast after that cold, snowy night last night. And what else? Oh, coming down that steep, whatever that was, that steep trail where it switched over to the Tonto National Forest. I took a quick break to get some water. I think I showed a little clip where it was nice and green, and there's a bunch of water flowing through some clover. I left my trekking poles there and headed downhill, but luckily I was kind of in good spirits. I went back up and I found the trekking poles and I got them, so that was good. It just seemed like a tough day because it was so cold, and the snow last night. So I'm hoping things warm up when I get into Pine tomorrow. Alright, I guess that's about it. I got here really early, but it was nice. Usually I'm setting up in the dark. Not the case tonight because I stopped short, so really kind of nice. Alright, that's all I have. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.